Alright team, back into the Odyssey. We have to figure out how the hell we're going to make this map work when it's a pain in the ass and there's no water on it. So, I think we'll just go for our usual dartling, however you want to call it. I plan on having one on either side, potentially both of them pointing at each other. Like best friends who've seen each other at a outside of school somewhere, you know? Like there's always the people you don't want to see outside of school, but there's always the people you would love to see outside of school as well, on the other side of that equation. Alright, so I'm also thinking, the faster we get Wall of Fire up, the better. So, fuck it, let's get started. Right, well, we're actually going to aim this. So that ability I just used there literally just unlocks the Dartling Gunner, so you can literally just do that by hand. It's just a faster way to do it. Okay, there we go. Alright, now that there's no more grouped up blues, at least for a little while, we can focus on this. Okay, so far so good. Oh, but man, I am not a fan of this Odyssey. No, but, well, it is slightly because it's difficult, but honestly, regrow rate is such a pain, and to be honest, I've never really dealt with it as an actual problem before. Like, the regular regrow rate is admittedly not too difficult, right? I'm fine with that. But the only time I've experienced like insane regrow rates like this is in challenges. And usually, like 9 times out of 10 I'm talking here, usually those challenges are 1-2 rounds max. They're never like 40, 60, 80 rounds plus, you know? And yet this Odyssey keeps testing new limits, doesn't it? Alright, after this round we should be able to get our boy Wall of Fire, making this a little bit nicer for us. In fact, we'll get it during the round. There we go, so now I just have to aim up here. Actually, I should have been doing this for a while, huh? I only really have to aim for these balloons now, because Wall of Fire's got everything else covered. Luckily. See, it's just that. It's literally just the insanity of the regrow rate and the balloons getting that speed back, you know? Because 9 times out of 10, you're expecting balloons to slow down when they start getting popped. Not in this case. Holy shit. Alright. I need to actually focus. And as much as I hate to admit it, this is looking like it's going to be a 1 times speed sort of game. Okay, that's still pretty good. I think I could fit a wizard in that little top area, right? Surely I didn't just cover up the only good spot left, right? Azili's not that fat, right? Come on. Oof. See, this is why monkey knowledge is detrimentally helpful here. That is completely idiotic of me. No. Idiosim? Oh, we had plenty of space. What am I on? Oh, I forget what the word is. It's when you say two things that are like contradictory. I swear it's got the word idiot in it. Or stupid, or something. Idiot. It's not idiocy. That's just me on a daily. Oh, maybe it's just an idiom. Is that an idiom? When you say things that contradict each other, sort of thing? I have no idea. I haven't done English in years. Alright. And by done English, I mean like a proper English class. Not as in I haven't spoken English in years, although in some cases it may seem that way. Because I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about half the time. Are we good here? We'll do this, just in case. Zeely, help us out. Save us a little there. Alright. Speed this up slightly. Just slightly. Just slightly. Come on, how close are we? Boom. And all of our problems were relatively solved. Nice. Okay. Let's get some wait, why are we still losing lives? Wait, what? Hold on. How did that happen? Okay, maybe the wall of fire didn't have its proper full uptime there, but it should be fine now, right? Wouldn't happen to me twice, would it? I wouldn't put it past Ninja Kiwi in all honesty. There we go, get the monkey sense. Good, good. Okay, so now we've got 2 pretty damn strong wizards. I think we need to start upgrading our Dartling Gunner. See where we can get. Oh, actually, purples, 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 purples. Let's retry that, shall we? I completely forgot about purples existing. Got it. Aim for purples. I should aim like roughly here, to be honest. So I need to hit all of these purples for this to work well. And I need to not make a massive regrow farm in the process. Okay. God damn it. There's always something, isn't there? Always something. I think I'll just have to do the whole prevent regrow thing. Really? Okay, well only one of the pricks got through. But damn, it took a lot of lives from me. That is annoying. I don't want that to happen again. Let's prevent that somehow. Oof, is that the right play though? I don't think so. Let's go focused firing for now. I want it to be more accurate. Hopefully there's no more purples this round. Okay, good. Okay, we've got leads incoming, but that's fine, we're prepared for them. There's round 29. Round 29 is most of the time pretty boring, so we should be fine there. And then round 30 is also leads, so we should be fine there. Right. What do we want to get, then, if we appear to be fine? Cluster bomb? Maybe? There's no really good place for the engineer without it popping a bunch of balloons unnecessarily, starting a massive regrow farm. So I'm thinking we keep it pretty close. Like a recursive cluster brings home the damage medal for quite a while. So long as there aren't any purple balloons here, we should be fine, yeah. Fine to do as we please with this cluster bombs. Put them on close. Okay, and supposedly this guy got a buff? I still haven't really looked into it, but apparently it's good. So it's a very good thing that I chose bomb shooters. And, okay, that's fine. It was just the one. Okay, it was just the two. Okay, it was just all of them. Fuck no. Wait, did I hear the sound of Azili leveling up? Please tell me I didn't hear the sound of Azili leveling up there. Oh, I did. Fuck. I did not pause it in time. That's it. We need heavier ass bombs. Oh, you don't even... Hell yeah. Let's get you camo detection. Okay. It's looking like I'm gonna lose lives on this one. Because I already have. Alright. Purple balloons fucking suck. And I'm gonna remedy that right now if I can. That should do it for the most part. And we'll do this too. Just to be sure. No, come on. Get the thing. Thank you. Ooh. Ooh. Just stopped that. We only just shut that shit down. God damn. That could have been hectic. Luckily it wasn't. Okay, wall of fire's up now. We are safe. For now. Okay. I really want to get cluster bombs because I feel safe when they are around. Okay, we're close. We are quite close. I think we can... Yep, we can afford it. Recursive cluster, that's the one. Not cluster bombs, already had that. Okay, see how we go now. Pretty well. So far, so okay. And like I said, the reason I've got these Dartling gunners here is because at any point in time, if they aren't helping, and they're in fact like making shit worse, then I can just say, okay, goodbye, aim over there and you over there, right? Having that lock-on capability is actually very helpful for us in this situation. Right, we're gonna get ready with this. Clusters again, and top path for bigger bombs and heavy bombs when we can afford it. Okay, so see how the cluster bomb is kind of making a small regrow farm, but he has the firepower to back it up in the best way possible. Oh god. We're gonna need Azili's ability here, that's just a fact. Oh yeah, there we go. In fact, I don't think we did need it, but just in case, I think it was a solid safety precaution. But yeah, the fact that the cluster bomb can cause a massive regrow farm and then immediately solve the problem by killing the massive regrow farm means it was worth buying. Because we all love problem children that solve themselves. And that's what the cluster bomb is. A little bit of a problem child. We just have to keep an eye on it, and everything should be fine. Alright. Problem children, are we okay? Good, good. Just checking. Oh yeah. I don't know what sort of buff this guy was given. Maybe one of you guys could tell me in the comments, but it's goddamn good. Wait, maybe I could just check the upgrades. What would it be? It throws out secondary bombs instead of sharp fragments. Every second shot, the cluster bombs send out more cluster bombs for even more destruction. Intriguing. So, some shots are good and some shots are better? Is that what I'm hearing? Because that's freaking dope. Ooh, purples. We're still very touchy on the purple subject. So, I believe those were only a problem because we couldn't see them. So if we had a little bit of enlightening, we should be fine. Correct? Please correct me if I'm wrong. Hey, but I'm not. I'm not though. Yeah, see, that's the only downside to the cluster bombs. Can't see camo. So, now that we've got a fairly solid defense up, shall we go for some more support? So I was thinking a village here. Regrow blocker. And then one on the other side. Maybe. We'll see how we go. I think that would be pretty damn good. And then another one right here. So not only do we have Shimmer to remove a camo property, but 2 regrow blockers, pretty much turning this into a regular game. At least around the middle section of the map where we are pretty much doing all of the work. So I think that's pretty damn good. We just need to work on a more solid defense and we'll be fine. Okay, purple balloons are no longer a problem. Like to see it, like to see it. Okay, now we've got the ball rolling. We can keep this game going. But damn, those cursive clusters. They ballin'. Alright, let's buy some better Dartling gunners and just keep aiming for Azili's face. And I think we'll be good. But yeah, once again, for those trying it without monkey knowledge, first of all, best of luck to you. And second of all, I think you're gonna need druids. But sadly, they've blocked off the best pathway for druids thanks to the new update. So druids are only really going to be an early game option for that shotgun effect that I kept mentioning in the first one. Hydro rocket pods. Beautiful little thing. And boom. Okay. This is looking promising, guys. We just have to keep an eye on the balloons. And other than that, I think we'll get this one done. One and done, as they say. Also, if it feels like there's weird sort of transition between the maps in this video, it's probably because there will be. I'm going to be breaking these up into each map in terms of recording and then editing them all together. So if it seems absolutely flawless and seamless, that's a pat on the back for me. But, you know, if it looks like absolute trash, then be well aware. I'm warning you now. Fingers crossed that it doesn't, but it always could. So, alright. Hydro rocket pods both sides now is a beautiful thing. I think we can sort of relax now when Moabs show up. Maybe vaguely aim that direction. Round 55 is just a bunch of Cerams. Recursive cluster should nail this. Oh yeah, already is. Already is. And then I wanted to start getting these. Just to do a little bit of pre-prep damage. Okay. So I think that's pretty solid. Yeah, because like I said before, these are consistently spawning balloons. So if they keep consistently spawning, then the damage is consistent enough to prevent the regrow in the first place. And once again, just like the Dartling gunners, it has an amazing property where if I back out to sort of retry this, these guys won't summon as many balloons because they haven't popped a crap load from the previous round. And so it's kind of like a fresh slate for them to give it another shot without creating an insane regrow farm off the start, which is pretty damn good. Alright, let's see how we do without an ability here first, actually. I want to know. Because I think our damage is pretty nutty now. Yeah. Okay, so we can handle a BFB on its own. Beautiful. Good to hear. I love it. We do have Azili's third ability in case we can't handle certain Moabs. But I think at the moment we're fine. We might only need that ability for round 80. And even then, maybe not. Okay, fortifieds. Definitely give them a bit more attention than they deserve. They're the bratty children that will threaten to break your shit if you don't abide by their rules. Alright, but once again, recursive cluster here is just insane. Insanely shit, apparently. Okay, never mind. We'll let you off with that. You lost me only 3 lives. Okay, let's try that again without the sass. Would be great. Oof. What did I say? What did I say about the sass? Maybe it was because I was shooting too early. That might have been my fault, to be honest. I blame myself for these children's behavior. I think if I just stayed shooting down the middle, the straight and narrow would have been fine. Actually, you know what? I'm deciding to blame the wizards. That's what I'm deciding to do. So let's just use the regrow blocker here, I think. The first wave's not too bad. We can handle it, but then the second wave shows up. That's when we regrow block. So like now. Okay, and does it last until the next wave? Oh wow, it really doesn't last. Yeah, wow. That is a lot of pain. All in one group. What can we do about that? We have 10 grand. Rocket Storm. Boomerang? No. Let's just try not triggering... Let's just try not triggering the ceramics, huh? Let's see how we go without Dartling Gunners. Okay. First wave, success. Second wave. How we looking? Not bad, but those pinks do sneak through. I think if we just wait for the RNG to bless us appropriately, we'll be fine. So if I just aim like here. Okay, that wasn't awful. Maybe we can get the jump on these ones to weaken them enough. Because let's face it, if we can pop the second wave, we win. Because the third wave we can just use a Zealy for. Oh, wow. Yep, we did it. GG. And we use it in a 3, 2, 1, and now. Beautiful. Okay, so it just took a little bit of practice and some more precise aiming. Not too shabby at all. Okay, Moabs are fine. Fortifieds. How we doing? A little bit on the shaky side of things, but that's okay. We got it. Alright. Let's keep going. Actually, why am I thinking of this like it's a frickin' Extreme Odyssey? I can sell shit, and it doesn't matter. I'm thinking of this like it's an Extreme Odyssey or some sort of chimps mode where like selling is bannable by death, or like the lich fight. Selling is like detrimental to my health. The lich has reprogrammed me. I swear. Alright. We should be fine, though. But selling is a completely valid option here. And by selling, I mean selling maybe a Dartling Gunner to buy a 5th tier wizard. Because that's immediately what came to mind. But at the same time, we're not doing poorly enough to need to sell, you know? It's usually when you're doing poorly that you need to sell and try something else. Because although it's a great strategy at times, it does lose you money. Okay, we're getting close to that Prince of Darkness, that POD. We'll see how dope it is when we get it. It should be super freaking strong and insane. But who knows until we actually get it, right? Good shit, good shit. So far, so good. Are these Moabs a bit too much for us, or are we all good? I think we all good. Oh yeah. We are fine. Just another grand. We will be focusing our efforts down here. Perfect. And now up here. Actually, we'll get this. Now focus our efforts up here. Beautiful. Okay. This is what we do, ladies and gentlemen, from this point onwards. We pray that the POD can protect us for the rest of the game. Because admittedly, round 80 is the highest round we go to in this Odyssey, right? Or is there a round 90? Oh god, there shouldn't be a round 90. To my knowledge, there is not a round 90. But goddamn, my memory bank is stocked full of lyrics from songs that I heard years ago. Random TV shows I can quote off the back of my hand if a memory sparks it. And video game quotes. So, you know, not a lot of wiggle room up there. God, now that I say that out loud, that suddenly sounds really bad now. Like, if I had heard anyone say the word wiggle room before, like... Well, to be honest, before going to TAFE, some of the kids there have ruined my mind, but... You know, it's like being back at school again. You know, dirty jokes all around. And now, even just saying the word wiggle room, it doesn't sound like... Oh, I don't have enough, resources to adapt to the situation at hand, or there's literally not enough space here. It's just all dirty jokes now. I shouldn't have brought it up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Alright, I'm just gonna shut up. I'm gonna kill this BFB that's coming out from the bottom. Ah, damn it. I knew it was one of the two. 50-50. Alright, and then I'm gonna kill some purples and then some camo ceramic regrow balloons. There they go. And GG. Because I consider that to be the hardest round in the quest to round 80. At least. You know? I don't know why. It just is, in my opinion. A lot of people don't have the correct amount of ceramic damage, so round 78 is a massive pain in the ass. And usually it's worse than these two fortified BFBs at the end of round 79. And usually the ZOMG, you've got something special lined up for it in terms of abilities. So, I believe that is GG. Let's use this. That's our special ability. And gone. Perfect. Okay. What's the next one called? Haunted or something? Yeah, onto Haunted. Alright. Let's see how we go with Haunted. It should be a pain in the ass. Okay, so I want to place two of these guys if I can. Have them pretty much dead set next to each other. One there. And the identical twin best friend. Oh. Perfect. Is that perfect? Damn it. I moved him up a pixel, and it still was off. Okay, whatever. The almost identical twin best friends. But hey, at least they pop well enough together. That's the important thing. Why do I have auto start off? I'm trying to remember why I would have that off. I genuinely don't know. Alright. But so far so good. Subs are the bestest of friends. I think I might go for the crappy subs. The subs that don't have infinite range. Although, to be fair, even without infinite range, these subs will throw darts all over the place. Because you see, they're popping balloons back here. So it really doesn't matter if we give them insano range or not. So, let's throw... Should we remove those trees? I want to, but I don't at the same time, you know? Being able to put towers right there would be perfect, so I think I'll remove them. It's a massive chunk of money gone, but I believe the subs can carry us for now to make it worth it. Come on, subs. I believe in you. I believe in you, and I want to watch you grow up and grow old together with me. That last part sounds a little bit weird, but you get what I mean. Honestly, some of the shit I spew is a little bit weird, not gonna lie. It's just a little bit weird, and that's fine. Because sometimes we say weird things, and we just have to try and forget that we said them and move on. Because we're all gonna have regrets at some point in life. You may as well not dwell on them. Focus on improving yourself rather than repeating the past. Okay, I don't know why I got all psychological and emotionally deep there, but we're good, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so once again, Wall of Fire is going to be our bestest friend. It's going to help out the subs a shitload, And we're going to have 2 of them. One on either side of this lovely looking staircase here. And to be honest, I've kind of forgotten about Azili, but I will still need Azili. Just for the ability. So to be honest, I might even place Azili like over here. Nah. I do also want Azili for actual popping power. But, you know, not exactly priority number 1 on the damage list. So, let's place Azili like here. Once again, grouping up all of your towers is going to be an insanely good way to beat this. And also, on this map specifically, being symmetrical is actually a fairly decent way to beat this. We don't have any camo detection right now, so we should probably fix that before we go for... Ooh, subs, thank you. We should probably fix that before we go for anything super duper crazy. Okay, we're fine. Oh, I love how the subs kind of point to where they're shooting. Okay, okay. We're fine. We're fine. We're actually fine. Boom. Second wall of fire. That's what we like to see. And then wizard sense, monkey sense. Oh my god! I've just realized. It's actually called the wizard monkey. Like, I suppose I knew that, but... Yeah, no, I'm just dumb. Ignore me. Sometimes I have the dumbest revelations. And they are quite fun. Also, I have not bought any other upgrades for these guys because I'm still not sure what entirely to do with them. Like, if I get the infinite range thing, it's not really going to help out because those 2 are the frontline defense. You know, everything else I plan to have in the back. Unless I put like a village at the front, in which case that would only increase their range without messing up the damage section. So I could do that, have a village here and there, which would work well. So I might do that still? We'll see, we'll see. It wouldn't enable them to pop camos, but it would enable them to attack sooner. Don't ask who Suna is. Alright, and then that. Okay. So let's do this. And let's do it again here. I'm going all out on this. If this doesn't work, then I just sell the villagers, no biggie. If it does work, then it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And hopefully it works for more difficult rounds. But luckily we're not versing round 63, so I don't think we should make a super duper massive regrow farm. Okay, first Moab. Are we good? Nice. Wall of fire and darts for the win. In fact, you know what? I think we could probably get APD and then just win. APD seems like the way to go, to be honest. Actually, if we're being real here, subs just seem to be the way to go completely. I mean, I know on the last map we didn't exactly have water, but let's be real, if they didn't lock how many subs we were allowed to have, having just a shit ton of subs would do the job. While having a shit ton of, like, another tower that can, like, pop all types of balloons. Like these bad boys with their shimmer. I should probably get shimmer. Completely forgot about that. But that should be fine, I would say. Because I think shimmer's gonna hit before the balloons get to the actual fire. So, subs will be able to pitch in here, which is good. Alright, and now we literally just add the final piece of the puzzle. Our lovely friends, the cluster bombs. Can you imagine the balloons trying to get through and knock on this door? Ooh, imagine if that was the map. If balloons just came from the left and right side, and all they had to do was go up and enter through that doorway. That'd be interesting. I might try that as a challenge at some point. That'd be Very difficult, but very fun. You know, sort of like an own judgment challenge, you know? We can all call out whether I won or lost, depending on how far they made it. Alright, and boom. I don't think we have anything more to worry about, if I'm honest. We've got an absolute choke point right there. They've got to go through the gates of hell, aka the wall of fire, in order to get even close to that door. And then Cerberus is waiting on side with its 50 cluster bomb heads. Meanwhile, the guards out front of the gates of hell are sniping anybody weak enough to not survive the village's castle walls regrow effect dampener. So I think we're pretty solid at the moment. I mean, why not just add insult to injury? Throw down one of these bad boys. Let's keep you on close. Because I said so. And for you, you have to swap hands so that you're matching. Now, isn't that cute? The only... Oh, and this is the gatekeeper. These two are the ones that... This is the true entry to the gates of hell. God, I'm like world building. This is the true entry to the gates of hell here. And now they're spawning skeletal minions to try and fight back all the weaklings that... You know, I mean, if you can't fight the skeletons, how well are you going to verse the boss, right? The boss being these two. I should probably stop. I could really get into like world building type stuff. All right, there you go. That's the fourth map done. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. All right, on to haunted. Damn it! Did I say haunted? I meant the cabin. I meant the cabin. God damn it. We just did haunted. Okay, last map, the cabin. Ooh. Also, isn't there an Easter egg on this map? I believe there is, but I don't know how to do it. Is it this? No, I missed a step. So there's a bunch of different things you can click on. And I think it's like some sort of combination of door, tire swing, maybe. I don't know if that comes second or like almost at the end. But it goes like door, something here, this, that, the other, the bat, the axe, and then buy the car. And then there's like a little cute little Easter egg thing with featuring Jason Voorhees. But yeah, I have no idea how to do it. I don't even know why I tried. Where can we set up this lovely little choke hold that we will be having here? Kinda want to go around here. Can we fit a village in there? Probably. Yeah, I think we could barely fit a village in there. I don't know how well we'd be able to fit it if I try and shove this sub up against the side of it, but we'll see. So we'll have our two subs here. Beautiful defense. And we'll just see how we run with that. Oh yeah. Subs have got this. 100%. They've proven it once, they'll prove it again. Subs are amazing. So, here's what I was thinking. For this map, grouping up our defense as usual, we'd want the two subs here, the village here, wall of fire here, cluster bombs in between, and then that should pretty much do it, right? I don't see why it wouldn't. And I think we'll be good. Oh, and Azili can like chill here or down here. Doesn't really matter where Azili sits, in my opinion. Azili's pretty much just there for the ability use if shit hits the fan. But considering there is water on this map, shit shouldn't hit the fan. Shit only hits the fan when you have to rely on the Dartling gunner start. Oh god. Have I ever told you guys how much I hate how the Dartling gunner's shooting pattern if you don't buy the accuracy? God, it sucks. Alright, let's actually test to see if the village can sit in there. It cannot. That is a shame. That is fine though, because we can maneuver things and place it Nowhere there. That sucks. Anyway, let's forget about that. I'm sure there are other options for me. Okay. So let's go Wall of Fire. Actually, we could just place a village up here for range for the subs. And then maybe another one up here. Might be stretching it, putting one up here. So maybe we'll put one down here and then one over here. Something like that. Sure. Okay. So now we're guaranteed to have a fairly good defense here, especially against these guys. Beautifully done. And now we can figure out what to do with a Zealy. Actually, we should probably protect against camos first. Just a little bit of a nitpick from me. Just because last map we kind of forgot about camo detection slightly. There we go. Okay. Now we can do what we want. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But yeah, this Odyssey... it's not hard if you've got monkey knowledge. Like, there have been Odysseys in the past where it's hard even if you have monkey knowledge. Like, any Odyssey with Flooded Valley. Well, for me personally, I guess. Let's get these first, actually. I just keep delaying buying Azili. Sorry, Azili. You're not very much needed just yet. But yeah, Flooded Valley is just a personal weakness of mine, I guess you could say. So that might just be me, but there have been prior... what do you call it? Odysseys in the past that have been an absolute pain to deal with. And if you have had a look and seen my playlist of the BTD6 Odysseys that I've done and recorded videos for, you will notice one called Fast Tracked. And for everybody that was with me and supporting me when we were playing on Fast Tracked, you know what pain we went through. Fast Tracked was a bold choice from Ninja Kiwi. Rather than the word I want to say, let's use that. Oh, man. Fast Tracked was essentially an Odyssey... Wait, was it Fast Tracked? I think it was. But yeah, Fast Track basically started you on a round much further in. And it's safe to say that it was made extraordinarily difficult. And I want to say for no reason. I feel like whoever made the Odyssey that day at the Ninja Kiwi headquarters was having a bad day. And maybe someone felt similarly today, or for this Odyssey. They just felt a bit of a hatred towards people that didn't have monkey knowledge, which is a shame. But I think we'll get through it. Alright, so I do feel like we should definitely have a village here between the two Wall of Fires. Because that way they get 0 recovery time between the first gate of hell and the second gate of hell. Perfect. Okay. So one village up here, one village over here somewhere. I think that'd be quite ideal. So we'll place the first one at the choke point. There we go. You always got to test if you can shove something behind a tree on this map, because 9 times out of 10 you probably can. Always good to double check. We're going to buy these. At the moment it won't do anything, but when we place our second village it'll be like BAM! Insta more damage. Alright. So, we've got our basic setup ready. I think I've actually worked up a pretty good strategy for this Odyssey so far. Ooh, those darts could be a bit annoying, but this could be remedied by actually placing this tower. Weirdly enough. Because it means they'll start attacking over here for regular balloons. Yeah, instead of pointing the darts over there. Either way though, I do still want cluster bombs, and I want them over here. It's always good to have your cluster bombs, funnily enough, clustered together. Because a lot of the time, cluster bombs can fuck up and leave zebras behind. So, wow, that range. Who was that, wizard? I'm blaming you. But yeah, cluster bombs can mess up sometimes and leave zebras. So if you have 2 of them, they're less likely to fuck up. Which sounds a bit counterintuitive, but weirdly enough, it works. Just because it means that, like, while everything else is having a go at trying to pop the zebra balloons, your cluster bombs can clean up more quickly, meaning whatever's popping the zebra balloons for you can pretty much just specialize in popping them, rather than anything else, because there won't be anything else, because it'll be dead. It'll be super dead skis. Alright, and there we go. Second cluster. Okay, purple balloons, a little bit of a pain, but we managed it. Good work, team. High five. Let's get shimmer. Why is everything questionable now? I don't know. Let's just stop. Alright. Shimmer. Beautiful. I would get it for this guy, but honestly, it's a bit wasted. It's a bit of a waste. A genuine waste. Alright, let's get triply guns on our first sub, because I've got a bit of a problem with that. I genuinely do have an issue where, like, between these 2 subs, right? If you had to pick one to give an upgrade to, would you pick Kavana or would you pick Monkey Sub? Right? Now, the problem with me is that even if Monkey Sub is the better option in terms of DPS and positioning, I'll still pick Kavana. And that's a massive weakness of mine. Because a lot of the times, the other one's the better option, but I'm like, no. The one with the name I gave it. I'm terrible when it comes to strategy. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I think we are good to go. Because if we get this second shimmer and then start working on the next necromancer, we're going to be flying pretty high in terms of how much damage we deal here. And that's the best part about the shimmer, is that it won't hit all of the... It won't decamo all of the balloons that are coming over this little squiggle here. And that's fine, because generally the ones that are fast enough to dodge the shimmer are weak enough to be popped normally. Just by this group over here. So I don't really have to worry too much. Alright, let's actually set up a Dartling Gunner in the woods. Oh, actually, he's got zero aiming potential in there. Let's set him up slightly out of the woods then. Will be nice. Aim him like there. Focus fire. Lasers. The works. Alright. Honestly, I think we're set up almost for a win, let alone round 63. Round 63 won't have anything on this. Like, we'll have already beaten it. And then some Hydra rocket pods for fun. Oh yeah. We've definitely won this. I am happily claiming that right now. Don't even need to show me the stats. Oh. That's a bit sketchy. Oh, I just want it in range, but not in a shit spot. Whatever. We don't need it. Never did, never will. Let's boomerang it, shall we? Can I fit one there? Nope. Here? Nope. Ooh, those guys did get a touch too close there, though. I will give them that. Throw with your other arm. it'll hit the curve a bit better. There we go. No, not last. Like that, right? Yeah. Alright. So now, I think the last thing we need to do is buy ourselves a lovely 5th tier. Because, let's face it, getting a sub 5th tier is kind of useless, considering it only buffs the other sub and itself. Getting a recursive cluster to bomb blitz is a little bit too expensive, and it's not really needed. And, getting a rocket storm, I mean, it has its uses, but it's also not really needed. Doesn't add too much extra to the defense. And then boomerangs are just not super duper great in general, so that leaves one option. Azili. Tier 5 Azili. Or, not tier 5. What's it called? Yeah, it is tier 5. Yeah, tier 5 Azili. Hell yeah. Oh wait, we already got it. Tier 11. Okay. We'll just stick to wizards. Oh, I just need to shut up. You know when you hear your own voice on like a recording and you immediately cringe? Sometimes it doesn't even have to be on a recording for me. I just hear my own voice and the shit that I'm saying and I'm just like, oof. Take a break. Take 5. Shuffle a deck of cards or something. So, I apologize in advance for that. Generally, I'm not too bad on the commentary side of things, but apparently today I decided to bust out all the weird catchphrases and metaphors and stuff. Anyway. Also, I was thinking about posting a few more fitness videos, because I did have my business class today, and admittedly, it was actually a very good class. We got told to stand up in front of the whole class. We were told this last week, but none of us were told to actually prepare anything for it. Yeah, we were just told to pretty much stand in front of the whole class, because we had done most of our actual business assignments and work. So we stood up in front of the class and we explained how we would start our business once we left TAFE and left and finished our certification. So yeah, I mean, it was actually pretty nice because we got up in front of the class, got to explain what our business idea was, where we were going to be doing it, what ideally would be the amount of people participating for us to actually, you know, make profit off of it. As well as like, is it sort of a sustainable plan? Do you have some sort of way to reel in your first few clients so to get the ball rolling type thing? Or if you were working at a gym, how would you make yourself different from each other, like all the other trainers, just so you stand out a bit? And all those other marketing sort of strategies. And it was great because, number one, it's a safe place, right? It's not like someone's immediately going to steal your idea, run off and do it, and then say, haha, screw you, stolen, easy. I mean, they totally could do that, but no one would, because everybody has their own idea, and they all live in their different parts of... But yeah, they all live in different areas, so everyone's got different ideas on what they want to do. And it was great because you just kind of say what you're planning on doing. People hear you out. People think, oh wow, that's a good idea. They'll write some notes down, try and improve their own stuff. And then on top of all that, they critique you. Now that sounds like a horrible thing. You get up, you explain what you plan on doing, and then people try and poke holes in it, but it's actually great because we need those holes to be poked. Oh god. Oh god. See? I'm just gonna keep going. Anyway, we need the flaws to be pointed out in our plans because that's how we improve them. That's how we get better. And I just feel really good after that happened for me today. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up for the next few hours now, which will be great, but the Odyssey's done. Odyssey is done. Sorry, Sniper. I just didn't see us working out that well. Admittedly, at the start of the Odyssey, I saw you and I was like, yeah, you can pop, like, yellow balloons after one upgrade down to nothing. You can pop zebra balloons down to nothing after a second upgrade. And then ceramics you can pop down to nothing after a third. But then I thought, nah, I feel like you'd cause more harm than good. Unless I bought those upgrades almost immediately. So, 200 monkey money, lovely little ice monkey insta, and 50 trophies. Okay, so this Odyssey definitely seems like it requires monkey knowledge, especially if you're using the towers I did, but overall, not too bad. Group your stuff up, definitely have recursive clusters, wall of fires wouldn't go amiss either. Everything else is kind of up to you. Subs, never mind, subs. Subs to start off, wall of fires to follow up, recursive clusters to clean up, and then the rest is pretty much free game. You can sort of figure out what strategy works for you, what 5th tiers you want, what other things do you want backing you up. But yeah, alright. So that was, what was that, the Happy Halloween Odyssey? Yeah, that was the Happy Halloween Odyssey. Very spooky maps. Very dark themes on all of them. And yeah, not bad. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, guys.